Hello, everyone. Shit, I don't even know if this is live, child. Who girl? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? Happy Sunday. Yes. What's up, Lex? What's up, Kim? How you doing? Can y'all hear me okay? Let the door know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Things might be moving a little slow. I am using StreamYard without any Wi-Fi service. I'm just using my own phone data. So hopefully everything is everything. Child, I just wanted to come out here and talk some shit. I had took my nephew down to this little football tryout shit. So you know me, I don't know sports. So bitch, I'm chilling in the car smoking cigarettes. Okay. And I was like, you know what? Let's go live, girl. Let's go live. Just some random ass shit. Let's catch up with the people, girl. Y'all know I haven't did a little live since that last legendary honey, the legendary live, girl. Yes, God. Yes. So I was like, let me just come on here and talk some shit. See how everybody is doing today. Let's do a little check in. You know what I'm saying? Little check in with everybody. I'm doing well. Um, just getting ready for some things. I have some things that I've been working on and I can't wait, to get to that point to share it with everybody. What's up, IMD? How are you? I also wanted to wish everybody a happy holiday season. Christmas is upon us. Tis the season, girl. Hello, God. Tis the season to be broke as fuck again. Hello, God. Tis the season to put everything else above your rent. Hello, God. Above your other bills, girl. Hello, God. Tis the season, honey. Okay. Hmm. I didn't really want nothing, y'all. Just come on here, say hi. Oh, also, too, I got a chance to see Spider Man last night. And girl, please, like, y'all don't waste your time. Wait for it to come out on Disney Plus, girl. Like, you know what? This is a perfect time, I guess, to have this discussion. I actually was going to talk about this soon anyway. So this is how I feel. Shout out to Kim for bringing that up to remind me. What's up, watermelon sugar? How you doing, baby? You been okay? I will give my thoughts. I mean, do your thing. This is how I feel about the whole Reecy Quran thing, right? So I had a chance. Shout out to TTP child. TTP, let me tell y'all something, girl. TTB does not miss a motherfucking step, bitch. Okay, like, girl, please. They don't miss a step, girl. They don't. And I had a chance. I didn't chime into all of it, but I chimed into what I could. And I really feel like Reese needs to do something on his own. I feel like he needs to. He kept talking about like he needs to find a home for his shows. Well, what was the point of creating the YouTube platform of Reese G Production? I thought that was weird. I was like, okay, what's the point? You have the clout, you have the legitimacy, you have the validation, you have the name. See, the only issue is because your termination came so sudden, so that's what the kids are saying on the streets, that the termination came so sudden, you didn't have the opportunity, the time to build your own platform, your own following, separate of chasing reality. So the next, because you're trying to probably put out some shows within the next several months, you're like, okay, I don't really feel like I have the time to do that. So let me build with, someone who already has somewhat of a decent following, i.e., Gemini Films. So I'm just like, if we haven't learned anything from partnerships, though, let's be honest here. Shout out to Kim for break. What's up, Shed Pearl? How you doing? Like, let's be honest here. Gemini Films is known for incompletion, stagnation. They don't really have storylines like that. You know what I'm saying? Then again, how would I know, girl? I don't really watch the platform, and I'm not talking shit. I'm just telling the truth. Like, if you're gonna align yourself with someone who has consistency. Align yourself with someone who actually has, in my opinion, the reason I don't watch that platform is because I don't believe it. I don't see it. It's nothing of real interest to me. It doesn't make sense. I think someone got on the line was like, girl, like y'all be around here writing storylines as shit develops while y'all producing shows and stuff, or sometimes you create the storylines after, you done produced certain situations. So sometimes, to make it make sense, girl, you, girl, it's like writing a paper. You have to write the fucking intro first, whatever they call that shit, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All my writers out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Yes, honey. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. What do they call that shit? Your thesis statement or whatever, girl. Like you write that and then you build everything else around that. It's really simple. Like this is what I'm saying. Retarded cats can do this. Yes, God, honey. So yes, going back to what I do believe that Reecy should have been taking the time to build his own channel, his own following, and therefore he could just do things on his own. Granted, yes, you may not have the same type of team Dario did, but those are things you should have been forging. Let's be honest here. Whether or not this would have ended the way that it did, it could have been 10 years from now. The partnership could have thrived. Hopefully, like Markel's doing, yes, he is in good standing with Dario. Obviously, he's produced 2 seasons of Lovers and Friends. Rookies is coming out on his own channel, while he will still be more than likely doing shows for Chasing Reality. That's what I call meeting your ends as well as everybody else's. You know what I'm saying? Building yourself, building yourself, and then carrying on. That's what it's about, girl. So I wish them well. But I'm not gonna lie, like since I don't really fuck with Gemini Films like that, I really question will I fuck with anything that Reecy and them do. You just and people are gonna take the little sound bites and be all, suffer from their raggedy bitch syndrome and try to be haters and try to get me cussed out. But girl, I'm just keeping it real, girl. Don't take it. It's actually a praise and worship moment. I actually have confidence in Reecy that he could have did all this on his own. Period. Yes, YB needs to work on his channel or do all of the after shows on his channel to be. Yeah. Yes, for this word on the sun. Okay. Hypothesis. Oh, yes. It's kind of sad he doesn't have popping YouTube channel with all the work Reecy has been putting in for everyone else's platform. Well, that's the problem. That's his fault, though. You should have been building separate of your identity of Chasing Reality as you were doing it. Once that season 1 of Dallas came out and received what it received, season 2, then the retreat, like you've had moments of, people know Reecy G. The name rings bells, girl. We're not going to sit here and act like Reecy G is not a fixture in the community, girl. You know the name. Hello, God. You know the name, girl. Whether I talk shit or we all talk shit about whatever, Chasing Dallas, in my opinion, was a success. Now, there are elements that I always talk about that I've given, shit I had to give the business to, honey. But we can't not act like we don't know Reecy. Whether it's a negative commentary, whether it's positive commentary, whatever, girl, we know Reecy. Reese's name to me is way more powerful in Little Bitty Streets than Quran. Maybe that's just my bias, but I feel like I'm being unbiased when I make that statement. hmm So I don't know. That's really just my thoughts. I really have nothing else to say about the situation. It's very brief and to the point. Like I would have loved to see what you could have accomplished on your own. hmm Whew, child. Child, but yes, honey. Yeah, y'all don't waste your time on Spider-Man, girl. Wait till it come out on Disney Plus. I've wasted my life. Resident Evil, that movie was trash. I saw that like 2 weekends ago. I'm just so over it. I know the pandemic probably like stifled a lot of people's creativity, but Jesus Christ, girl, the money you guys are spending things on, girl, like mm-mm. And the only reason Spider-Man gets a look from me is because it's part of the Marvel universe. And you know what is stupid? Like when you watch the movie, I'm not going to give any real spoilers away, but when you watch the movie, really pay attention to what Stephen Strange's old stupid ass had to say. Don't worry, Jeff, child. I randomly just went live. I didn't even schedule it. I just hit the go live button, child. hmm Yes, honey. No, Spider-Man was not that good, girl. What's up, Kamisha? How you doing, boo? Kamisha, girl, I was thinking, girl, like, oh my God, like when I got into selling Sunset last year, I kept telling myself, I was like, damn, I really want to review this show because I feel like it's truly, truly, truly review worthy. I feel like these girls have such a better situation going on than Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, girl, I'm living for it. And I haven't, and I stopped myself. I watched half of episode one for Selling Tampa. But I stopped myself because I thought about it too. I was like, damn, do I want to review this? And what's making me want to review it is it's all black women, bitch. I'm here for that, girl. That's never been seen before in real estate shows. Never been seen. I've never seen all black women. And bitch, when I mean stories to tell, you get a lot in that first episode, and I'm not even halfway through that episode yet. I cut it off, and I said, girl, I have to debate with myself. Do I want to review this show? Because you know I'm from Florida, and I want to represent my Florida girls. She, Kim, you crazy as hell. Talking about I ain't trying to go to nobody's movie. I ain't trying to get the Omarion girl. Tempted to touch, girl. Okay, you gonna get that shit to have your heart feeling like an icebox where my heart used to be. hmm This old white bitch gonna walk up to me talking about some, you're not supposed to be smoking on school district property. Bitch, it's a Sunday and I'm grown and I'm in the presence of my own vehicle, ho. You better leave me the hell alone. I already don't really want to be out here like that. I'm out here to support my nephew, bitch. I'm not out here to fucking I'm smoking cigarettes, girl. Okay. And I told that bitch just like that. Get your ass away from me, ho. Mind your business, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, mind your motherfucking business, girl. That's why people get cussed the fuck out, girl. Mind your motherfucking business, hoe. Period. Period, bitch. You will get cussed the fuck out playing with me. I'm on the first season. Yep, all black. Yes, honey. You're getting your life. Yeah, I was getting my life in the first 30 minutes. Like, these girls were slaying. When I tell you slaying, girl, and we're not talking about just no, you have a great mixture of different shades of black women. I'm here for all of it. These are strong, independent bitches. I'm here for it, honey. Shout out to Selling Tampa. Yes. On the previous subject prior to Spider-Man, I believe the creator Reecy has everything but funding. Hence the need for collaboration. No shade, just theory. Let me say this about the whole funding thing. People keep talking about this stuff. Girl, all when Andario started, when a lot of these girls we saw when a web series first began its little, reign over the YouTube streets, bitches were using their phones, girl. Bitches were using Bluetooth speakers, girl, to fucking capture audio. The girls were becoming creative. Last time I checked, that's the shit that people already have in their everyday situation: a phone and a Bluetooth earpiece. Hello, God. And yes, certain elements may cost somebody like editing packages and things like that. It can get some cost. It can. But if this is what you truly want to do, you're going to make it happen. You should have been selling. Like I had a whole conversation not too long. Remember, Lex? I had a whole conversation a long time ago about before a season starts, you need to be thinking about merchandising and things, promotion and all of that shit months in advance. That way you have this stuff to sell. And then you take that money and you put it, okay, and Dario may have controlled the YouTube coin, but if you would have been selling merch through your own situations, you would have been able to develop the coin needed, required, and desired to fund your own situation. And that goes out to a lot of these other platforms as well, too. Creating merchandise to sell can pay for your reunions, can pay for the cast in some situations, depending on how popular your platform is and how much, y'all are, raking in on the coin. So there are ways to hustle and bustle and to, get your things. People don't, and if you really notice this too, this goes for YouTubers as well. People will donate, but I feel like people would rather have something tangible that they can receive in return, whether it's a t-shirt, whether it's a product line. I have Tika Naturals, girl. I appreciate people that donate, but I'm not gonna lie, as a business person, I would rather y'all buy my products. You feel me? There's other ways to make this happen. What's up, Really B? How you doing, baby? Mm-hmm. You got to make it happen. You won't need nobody else. I'm telling you, Reecy don't need nobody else. Reecy can do this on her motherfucking own if she really tried. What's up, Amber? How you doing? Exactly, Kim. We didn't see the shirts until the end. You want to sell a book after the season is over with. Oh, and speaking of, girl, I might as well have this conversation now so I don't have to have it tonight. So I'm going to probably just go ahead and not go live tonight because I am very busy. I'm working on something that I can't speak on right now. But I'm going to pretty much be busy. So let's just have this discussion right now, girl, while we are here, girl. Okay. Oh, girl, I hate that I did it like this because I know y'all was expecting it tonight. So the fakery of it all, bitch. Can we get into the bullshit of these web series real quick and their merchandising and their different situations since we were on that topic of discussion anyway, girl? Okay. Now, I was watching Just Lauren, the finale, right? Can somebody tell me why? Tell me why. Tell me why. This bitch is selling a journal for $40, girl. And let me say this. And this goes to a lot of girls with these self-help books and all these motivational speeches and all this shit, right? Even with Q and his daily affirmations, child, and all this shit. Baby, if you have yet arrived in this life, what makes you think that I'm gonna want to take any advice that you have to offer? Hello, I just want to be honest with you, like TD Jake sells books because people see the progress of his life. Steve Harvey sells whatever he sells, child, because people see the results of the decisions that he's made in his life. Like you buy things from people who you have known. We buy Mary J. Blige's albums because bitch, her albums have proven to get you through a hard time. Hello, God. Oh, D, I am getting into the manager girl in just a second. I'm gonna get into all the things because the manager be putting that hoe on Front Street, child. She be kikiing, but I be paying attention. Like, girl, you be saying some real, like, straightforward things to that bitch, and she be trying to walk all over it, trying to walk on by. Nah, girl, rewind that back. In the words of Missy Elliott and Trina, girl, rewind that back. Let's rewind that back, girl, because I thought you just tried to pull wool over my eyes, girl, like I was a fucking idiot. How they sat down at that broke down ass restaurant and they didn't order. They got not a guy. Had a whole 1,000 year conversation and not one piece of water was sipped. Not one piece of chicken nugget was ordered, girl. We gonna sit here. Remember they tried to lie to us. You want to sell us a $40 journal? We don't care. And when they showed a little screen grab of, like I guess the introduction of the book or whatever, I already saw grammatical errors, girl, punctuation errors, all the things, girl. I don't want to buy your book, especially a bitch who is a top hair celebrity stylist going down to the damn you done lost everything, so you had to go back home real quick. Hello, God. Then your motherfucking ass openly admitted, you and your manager, that you don't ever really finish anything that you start. That's why your businesses fail. You have a lot of these personal and traumatic things that you need to work out. Another reason your business has probably failed because you can't put a lot into it because you're still dwelling on some past shit. You're almost, I think, 30 years old and you don't know what you really want to do with your life. Why am I buying a book from you, bitch? If business didn't work out for you, why am I buying a book for $40? A journal for $40. And I guarantee you, as we're reading it, we're going to be praying that Hooked on Phonics worked for this bitch. Ooh, girl, we have some tea in the building. Count in Bands states, and I quote, girl, I bought the Lauren vendor list and couldn't contact not one vendor. Girl, the devil's a lie. Oh, God. You know why I believe it? Because you see how, and I want you to think about this, Karen Breads. Let's say this. Bands, my bad. Talking about breads. Okay, but it's the same thing. Bread and bands, honey. Hello, God, get that coin. Hello. Did y'all catch it in the last 3 episodes? I want to say it probably was more than that. They kept advertising these so-called vendor lists for hair. But keep in mind, before they started putting those advertisements in there, what was being stated with the manager and Lauren in an episode or two before they started advertising the vendor list? What'd they say? Oh, girl, the vendor list, this, that, and the third, didn't work out. So is this y'all trying to sell off that vendor list? Because I found it kind of strange that after that little piece in that scene, the next episode, we get the advertisement for the vendor list. And there really ain't no name on it. So that makes me feel like, child, that's some leftover shit from the storage unit, honey, that Lauren England had to go dust off real quick to see if she can just try to go ahead and peddle that shit and make some money. That way she can afford her plane ticket to LA so that she can star in season 2 of Chasing LA, bitch. Mm-hmm. Let's tell the truth. Let's tell the truth. $40 for a journal that I know you wrote. It's probably in her actual handwriting, girl. And all they did was Xerox that shit. She went to the local library, girl, cashed out some of that old nasty ass DoorDash money, girl, and Xerox copied all that shit. No, ma'am. Don't try me. Please don't try my intelligence, people. Bitch, I would never do business with someone who don't know how to do business. You have a proven track record of failure, girl. Proven track record of failure. Why would anyone want to do business with you? Count Best said, yes, it was. It was hair products, sex toys, waist trainers, girl, and not one got back with her. Ooh, child. See, and that's the thing. That's another reason why a lot of small black businesses have no support because they lack a lot of motherfucking fundamental things, girl. Girl, customer service is big on that. All of the things. I keep hearing music playing somewhere, girl. Who's playing all that damn music? Shit. These people are already late, girl. I'm not gonna sit here all day, girl. No, ma'am. Mama's hungry. What's up, Joshua? How you doing? Somebody let that little boy live, child. I'm just saying, Joshua, because like, child, these girls be trying to pull it, honey. What's up, Denny Upkins? How you doing? These girls be trying to pull it, girl. They be trying to pull that shit. Fuck that. I'm finna call these hoes out. Even that's why I got mad at Reecy. How the fuck are you gonna talk about building a better you in 30 days and sell it as a book when we have bared witness to your character, your integrity, these mishaps, girl? I don't want to revisit those things. We already had a wonderful, peaceful moment in that last live that we did. I'm just giving the examples of like why people aren't supporting you guys. You're not living the life. You're not living how you're trying to tell other people to live. Does that make sense? That's the reason I stopped going to church. A lot of these pastors out here philandering, they nasty as hell. Hello, God, they trying to fuck everybody in the church. Some of them still smoke crack, but they trying to tell you about yourself, about how you need to be saved. I don't take advice from a bitch who really ain't living in the divineness of what they preaching about. I have no time for that shit. Why you think a lot of rappers they end up celebrities too, rappers more so, just because they out here rapping about they done killed 10 niggas and they did that, and then child, a year later we find out, girl, you went to a Catholic school, girl, your motherfucking ass was 10 toes away from the priest who might have touched you, girl. Hello, God, you had all of these other things happen except being from the hood, except living what it is that you so-called rapping about. And what happens to them? Even though their music may be good, they end up losing that hype around them, which in turn does what? Turns their career upside motherfucking down. Amen. And I also accept faults. Thank you, Danny, for pointing that out. Like, I live in my divine truth. If I done failed at something, girl, if I done came out on here and did some shit, like, when it comes to even to my business, Tika Naturals, like I'm a first time business owner. This is the first time I've done anything like this. And yes, admittedly, I've had issues. But any person who has ever bought anything from me has nothing negative to fucking say. My customer service is on point. I make sure that is the biggest thing over here when I do shit like that. Ooh, child. It look like it want to rain, child. These boys ain't playing football today, child. They are not playing football today. It is about to rain on their ass, girl. And then all I hear my gay ass. That's why I'm not in the bleachers or nothing, girl, because my gay ass, as soon as I thought of it's gonna rain, I thought about Lady Gaga. Rain on me, girl. Yes. Be out here being turned into a whole cheerleader, girl. I gotta tell the truth, girl. Like, the girls be out here trying to sell y'all this bullshit, girl, and then they want to act like they doing you a favor. Girl, you ain't doing nobody no favor. Do yourself the favor. Do the work on yourself, bitch. Take a class. Go to a seminar, girl. And that's really for like Lauren England, because girl, I'm not buying nothing you're selling, girl. You're not even buying anything that you're selling, bitch. Please, you don't believe that? Don't try to satirize your name. What's up, Abby? How you doing, baby? What's tea? People don't just watch what you say, but they watch what you do. Amen. When Gardini laid her ass out at the reunion, it was legendary. I mean, and he gave you business 101 T's right there, protecting your situation. The bitch had to change her whole fucking name again, girl, just to fucking get from underneath that. It's okay to be from the suburbs. You ain't got to lie to kick it, Craig. Okay, for real. Again, no shade. I could absolutely provide a top tier vendor list with guaranteed quality products. It took me months and a ton of duds to cultivate, shaking my head, but it's worth it. Okay. You have to be able to sometimes do the work yourself, do the research yourself, because even with when people saying they'll help you, you can't, this is your business at the end of the day. You can't blame nobody else but yourself for its failure. And again, we need to stop even looking at them as like failures. They're pitfalls, girl. These are the things that build a good business person. Failure is the best teacher of life sometimes. I would say life is the best teacher, but it's really those things within the failures of it all. You learn so much. I'm When I come back out with my official relaunch, when I mean official, it's going to be consistent. I'm going to have stock. I'm not going to have any of some of the issues that I've had this year, because the only issue I've had is being able to maintain stock. You know what I'm saying? And of course, advertising, promotion. I'm doing a whole 360 come February, guys. And I've learned from my mistakes. And even when I feel like I'm going to be perfect at it, I'm still going to be making some mistakes. You learn, you apply them to keep going, to strive for better. Like Lauren England girl, you make a mistake and you quit. Oh, I'm just gonna do music because the hair thing ain't working out. Well, the hair thing ain't working out because you're not certified, darling. You done lost credibility in the game because your businesses were a flop. Because you're not checking the deep. The girls need to start reading. Reading, I said it last time, reading is fundamental. You can do free trainings online, or you don't have to go to school to be a genius. You don't have to go to school to know things. Google is your free school. And all that money you popping about and doing all this stuff, you could have paid for something. You could have paid for some type of certifications, girl. Check the motherfucking deed. But y'all want bitches to buy y'all products. Y'all want motherfuckers to sit here and buy y'all more. Yeah, it's raining, girl. They ain't having no football today. Ooh, girl, I do not like the rain. I do when I'm at home and there's some dick around, but bitch, other than that, it's about to rain. Oh, well, anyway, that's when I work on myself. I don't make announcements. I just do the work and let the results speak for itself. Amen. Lex, the kids want to know how do they get your vendor list? Make sure you follow her on Instagram, child. Put your information in the chat, Lex. What's up, Jace? How you doing? Amen, Denny. As long as you're learning, you're never losing. Learning and applying. You know, like we heard Lauren England go on this whole cry festive, this whole cry situation. Oh my God, I've learned so much about my business. Obviously not, girl. You're doing a lot of talking, but I don't see any results. I think I'm gonna just move. That's some crazy shit. Crazy shit, girl. That whole fucking season, when you really look at it as a whole, yes, it has a good plot, has a good story. I'm here for it. But when you start really paying attention as a whole, don't look at the show in pieces. Look at the show as a whole. They really trying to pull a lot of wool over your eyes. This bitch literally sat there and said she made $3,000 a week doing DoorDash. I know several people in my life who are hustling ass DoorDash drivers. The most that I've heard my homegirls and them tell me that they make is about $800 a week. And that's by doing like 30 to 40 trips a day. Bitch, you was doing DoorDash in Alabama. Not, I hate to say this, but I know that it comes off that I reference Alabama as some like back alley ass fucking town or whatever. But like, girl, you're not in a major city like Atlanta or where I live in Florida or in LA, for crying out loud. And do you really see Lauren England doing 30 to 40 trips a day in DoorDash? Hell no. Well, Dina, you heard them say it in the show, child, that she admitted and said the deal went south. Apparently she ain't getting none of that money. But if you ask me, I know DoorDash didn't pay for that trip to Miami. I know DoorDash didn't pay for that trip to Colombia. I know it didn't pay for any of the surgeries, girl. I know it didn't. DoorDash ain't paying like that, girl. And I know you ain't getting no PPP loan because you're not a registered business owner. Oh, no, Denny. He talking about what else is she delivering with DoorDash? Child, hopefully nothing, because when she pulled up to them folks, that was post-surgery, girl. She was out here. Never, let me shut up, child. Let me shut up. And don't get me wrong, like this show definitely, put Lauren in a different light to me. But all of those moments where they tried to pull wool over our eyes, I'm sorry, girl, I'm not an idiot. And when that happens, that trumps everything else about that show to me, in my opinion. When you sit here and you try to make me look like a fucking idiot by trying to tell me some bullshit, and then your daddy, yeah, DoorDash is doing this, and nah, you ain't. Who you trying to convince, me or you? Because you want to tell the girls, oh, I'm a hustler. Now, boss is gonna do what they gotta do, and a boss is gonna admit that they're real shit. The fact of the matter is, girl, you have nothing, so you got to start all over again. That's more relatable than the lies that you try to tell. Hello. Period. Y'all girls be out here lying y'all ass off, girl, about your lifestyle, about your life, all of the things. Remember they caught her ass in season 2 or season 3 with that fake ass fucking mansion she lived in? Girl, please. Then in the next season, you was serving the girls Texas toast and overcooked broccoli, bitch. Come on now. That broccoli's been done. Yes, girl. Oh, that broccoli's been done, bitch. What's up, Spicy Original? How you doing? Maybe she was on some Badoo child. I was done after she tried to convince me that she wasn't kicked out in garbage bags and had to move back. Okay, for real. Stuffing your Audi, girl. That had a whole tow truck sticker on it, girl. A whole, like, we're going to tow your ass sticker. And the only reason they put stuff like that on there is if you're parking in an area that you're not registered, that car's not registered to be in. So were you just like, I don't know, let me shut up. Because I don't want this to be about just Lauren, but that's some of the stuff I'm talking about. Even with the web series, things like that. Like when we see other things happen, it's just like, girl, like it's unbelievable. I can't support you, girl. I can't. Because I don't believe it. Y'all trying, you know how they do a photo dump? I felt like that's what Lauren was doing this season. She was dumping her vendors list. She was trying to dump that book that I hope no one buys. And I'm not trying to stifle your success, girl, but I already know from the image, the little screenshot they gave, that shit was written with the most illiterate intentions possible. Girl, please. That's why I never watched. When she was on Chasing Atlanta, she acted like she didn't want to be on the show. Now she wants everyone to watch her spinoff. Okay. Yeah, you act like you're that girl when you know you're not. Shout out to Charlie Exile, who seems to have been exiled because, girl, please. That's another one, too. He tried to make it seem like he was all of that in a bag of chips, and he was being flown out to London Pride and all this bullshit in the UK and all of these things. But, girl, I don't hear nobody's music on the radio. I don't hear nobody charting. I actually heard some tea was given to me that some of the girls be fabricating the data, the analytics, to make it seem like there's something. And I always think about this, bitch, if you ain't on the Billboard charts, if you ain't on the R&B Hot 100 or whatever, the 200, the 300, girl, the 500, for crying out loud, girl, you've yet to arrive. Girl, please. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just want you to live in that truth, live in that reality of it. Don't try to make yourself seem like something that we know that you're not. Girl, if it's gonna rain, then just rain, girl. Stop tricking me, bitch. Because I keep opening my windows to smoke, and then I don't want all that water and shit getting on my shit. Like, come on, girl, get it together. Eating wings while driving. Girl, please. It's just the divide. It's the fakery, fuckery, and fraudulence for me, girl. The only person on here who I actually would let help me do anything is George, because he has successfully and for years continuously has been in the world of wealth management. Now, if I got me a little bit of coin, let's say, when Tika Naturals really takes off, I probably will reach out to George and have him help me with my investments and things of that nature. Because I believe he walks that walk and talks that talk when it comes to those things. Ooh, Denny, you are a mess. Auto tune and autocorrect won't make you a star. It sure the hell won't. It sure the hell won't. Girl, please. Like I said in that last little conversation, y'all around here performing songs from many moons ago, girl. No man Pam. No, ma'am, Pam, you crazy as a motherfucker. But she cooks down. No, she don't. Girl, you have Texas toast and overcooked broccoli. Bitch, that broccoli's been done. uh, that broccoli has been done. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the comments. Also, too, most artists have honed their craft since they were children and they still have to fight to make it. I'm saying though, got a lot of girls who are just waking up thinking that they can just come out here in the world and become music stars. Girl, please. Athletes start from a young age. Some musicians start from a young age. It's very rare a bitch can come out in their 40s or whatever the case may be, or 30s for crying out loud and actually make it. Like, girl, you have to eat, breathe. You have to, this is, girl, this is, child. YB, you heard Ike new song? I haven't heard it, but I heard that he was, it was giving Barbie Tinks, well, less of the originator, Miss Little Kim Honey, dreams of fucking an R&B dick. You didn't know Joe was my hoe. Okay, yeah, shout out to Kim. Jace, you know, shout out to Jace Child. You know, Jace and me are fellow cooks, honey. Well, Jace is a master chef child. He's an iron chef, bitch. Okay, hello, God. I can do a little yang 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 around the house myself, but Jace is the true master, honey, and we just be dying at these girls out here with these struggle plates. Girl, please, girl, y'all hoes need to start watching you some episodes of the cook of the what do they call that shit? The Food Network, girl. You will learn a lot about cooking and food and things of that nature. If you don't know how to cook now, by the time you watch a cute little 30-minute episode of Guys, Diners, Drives, and Dives, or whatever that shit's called, child, DDD, you'll learn how to cook, girl. Rachel Ray, 30-minute meals, girl. Hello, God. Like, there's some things that Sunny Anderson with her fat ass child, she be slaying down, girl. The Neelys, honey, they be cooking, girl. Yes. When she cooked all that food for her family and her trade brother, I was like, okay, Lord, come on. I mean, you really think her stuff? Most of that shit is just business in a little for it's just girl. I mean, anybody in Google has cooking is not a hard task. You should be able to make some macaroni and cheese. You should be able to make a lot of rice. You should be able to use your can opener to get those pinto beans. And all you gotta see is up, girl. I mean, let's be honest here. Making some is not. That's I don't know why this is hell. My phone making up. I got fucking car. I'm not even using I'm not using any Wi-Fi. It's hot. Now it's hot. How's everything, guys? Let's turn this down. That's why my shit is so hot. Hey, MVN, how you doing? I got your email, by the way. Um, I'll email you back though. I'll email you back though. Stovetop kisses on YouTube cooks there. Okay, I gotta get into that then. Okay, then he wants Jace to cook him dinner, honey. Yes. Yeah. I can't wait either. Mhm. I already know what I want to do. I really, since I may not be, I'm not coming to Dallas next month, but I wanted to do a birthday there, so I don't know. All I know, I want good food and wine, child, and dick. Hella as dessert. Oh, count bands. Thank you, baby. Yes, honey. But yeah, I just need the girls from chasing, not chasing, but the girls that's out here in the web series, period, to get their shit together. Please do. Because we all can sense the bullshit. The bullshit, honey. Don't play with us. And then y'all want to get mad when we start talking like this. Girl, the only reason you're mad is because we spotted your foolishness. We spotted the scam, girl. Hmm. Hit dogs, hello. Hit dogs do holler. It's like, oh my God, why be so fucking mean and judgmental and la la la? Well, stop doing your bullshit and I won't have to render a verdict on your motherfucking ass. Well, my channel says it all, bitch. The house of truth and justice. We're not pulling punches over here, girl. We're not out here. We're not going to take it easy on the girls. We're going to meet you fake ass bitches with the energy that you serve out. And when you come over here to the courthouse, girl, and we have to motherfucking render these heavy ass verdicts on your ass, girl, and pass down these sentences on your motherfucking ass, I don't want to hear nobody crying. Because I'm going to get the bailiff, girl. He's going to arrest your ass and throw you and lock you up in the chokey, bitch. Hello. We going to Matilda your ass, bitch. Put him in the chokey. Bitch. No worries. Take your time because I know you're super busy, how busy you are. Thank you, boo. She was making more money with the salon. She should have kept them open. Well, it's hard to keep anything open when Gardini done bought your shit. He exposed you for not being a registered business owner. He exposed you for not even having a license to do hair. So really, what can you do? I mean, let's just be real. I'm oh my God, don't make me feel bad. Because I really did want to Dallas. So I really wanted to have a good time, girl. Let this motherfucking hair down, girl. And let's see what Dallas. I wasn't going to get no dick because there's too many queens in Dallas, girl. And I don't want to be tricked. Okay, there is two. Now that I have seen Dallas, well, I haven't seen it, but I guess I'm just judging based on what I've seen with web series and things of that nature. But girl, I wasn't even gonna worry about fleeting or anything, girl, in Dallas, because I'm just like, girl, ain't nobody finna trick me. All these so-called trades, they nothing but women's, girl. Women's. No man, Pam. If you don't have a cosmetology license, you can land in hot water. You sure can. Remember, she was like, "Oh, I was at my dad's house making mad money, child, when I was doing hair in the basement." That's cute for a little yang yang around the motherfucking house, bitch. But when you want to call yourself entrepreneur, you want to call yourself a business owner, things of that nature, and doing things like hair and having salons, and even to open a salon, you have to have permits. You got to show them proof of your cosmetology license that you can do this stuff. Look at that raggedy bitch. Remember that old critter face ass bitch? But what Milan? What was his name? Milan was out here breaking the girls out because his pussy ass was using rank ass products to tell people. He was putting cocoa butter and shit in packages. He was buying other people's products and putting them in other things, or creating these concoctions he knew nothing about. Let me tell you something about Tika Naturals. I actually did a 6 months to a year of research on different herbs, different things, the consistencies. I did a lot of research, girl, before I even put my motherfucking business out there, girl. Y'all are out here breaking the girls out. The girls are out here looking like Cabbage Patch girl, no man Pam girl, Sour Patch fucking pussy girl. These girls out here burned alive. Hello God. These girls are out here looking like the Walking Dead. You're out here serving crematory number 5 to the girls, child. And y'all want to get mad when you start this. No. Okay, girl, please. I will never in my life send something out that I know is going to do hurt to you. As a matter of fact, I used the product for damn near a month before I even put it in on the sale list. Before I even introduce these products, I use them. I do test, what do you call those testings? Because all it takes is for one bitch to say, child, he done broke me out. I lost the hearing in my left ear, bitch. Motherfucking my feet are crinkly than ever, girl. They look like crinkle fries, been dipped over in old ass cooking grease. Girl, please. The girls' stomachs are hurting. Y'all girls are out here with these old ass motherfucking steak dinners and shit. The girls are shitting at their brains out, child. No God. Out here some of the girls are leftover rice. That's why I always tell y'all when y'all go to these restaurants and stuff or these buffets and things like that, y'all go out to eat. Don't go when they first open, and don't go when they're about to close. Go in 2 to 3 hours after they open, and maybe 2 to 3 hours before they close. That way you know that because they got to keep that shit in rotation, especially if it's a popular spot. Because if you go in the morning, you're gonna get that old leftover shit from the night before. And believe it or not, pizza restaurants are the biggest culprits of that. You think that's a fresh slice of Italian, girl? No, that's old ass pizza from 24 hours ago. I'm just saying, though, girl. Y'all girls out here buying all these makeup kits from China. Hello God, all these big ass fucking rat infested wigs and shit from China because they have what they call wholesale situations. Sometimes that's a detriment too. I knew a couple people that were selling fake ass jewelry to people, buying wholesale shit from swap shops and goddamn Chinese factories and stuff because they have an overhaul. Don't nobody trying to. I know it's the holidays and green and red are in right now, but bitch, I'm not trying to look to turn green and to be bleeding red because I done bought a $5 bracelet from your ass that done turn my ass into to the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future. Girl, please. Girl, please. Hmm. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all's not gonna have girl, not you gonna have my stomach hurting, girl, shitting my brains out. Then my skin is breaking out because of the beauty products. Girl, police got me right here looking like who did it and why, girl, like an extra on Resident Evil. Bitch, you crazy as fuck. No, ma'am. No, I'm good. Unless that shit's gonna turn around and give me superpowers, you can keep that shit at home. Mm-mm. That broccoli's been done. I don't know why I love that little reel that I posted. That shit was so fucking hilarious. Cause it's the truth though. These girls really do be overcooking broccoli, girl. That's crazy to me. Like, bitch, that's some ghetto project shit, bitch. And then overcooking steak, like that's why I like to when if I do get steak, it's from a restaurant. And I know the girls over that cook seafood too. Seafood does not require a lot of time, girl. Jesus. Girl, y'all talking about y'all needed this laugh. I had no plans on even coming up here right now. I just got bored. I'm out here. My nephew's doing a little football practice thing, and I'm just chilling right now in the car. And I was like, girl, let me just go ahead and go live, child, and talk some shit. And you know me, once my mouth start running, girl, it's hard to shut me the fuck up. And I be roasting the hoes down, child. Roasting hoes all day, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to read these hosts tonight. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Child, please. Girl, it's hot as hell out here. I am sweating, girl. Sing all the way, ha ha ha. Somebody else. Hey, girl, it was screaming you out of your life, child. Sorry, I'm passing my cigarettes. Girl, I'm telling y'all, girl. Let me tell you something. In the end, when I tell you, I know that you have a thing for, Robert and stuff, but I can understand Robert way clearer than I can Lauren England. Because when I watch Lauren England, I really feel like, girl, like she must have dropped out of second grade. That's how I be feeling. I'm like, bitch, you must have dropped out at second grade because some of this stuff was taught in elementary school, girl. Like, seriously. Ugh. Girl, my man broke up with me after that whack ass Spider-Man movie and won't answer the phone. Now that I listen to you, I'm blocking him. So when he do try and call me back, I'm unavailable. Okay, fuck that shit. So did he break up with you because of the Spider-Man movie? I'm sorry to laugh, but did he break up with you because of the Spider-Man was that trash? Girl, you need to sue Marvel, girl. You need to sue the girls, honey, because if they're out here producing trash movies to the point it is causing your relationship to be null and void, then that's a problem, girl. That's pain and suffering, girl. I was so offended when I watched that movie. I was like, girl, You know what I didn't like about the movie? Do y'all remember the Miles Morales, the animation they did on Netflix? What pissed me off is that they used somewhat of that storyline from the Miles Morales one and put it in this live action film. And I thought to myself, they did it in a different way, but they still utilized that same kind of like, thing for Miles Morales. What they did was is Miles Morales, all of the multiverse versions of Spider-Man came to help him defeat a great evil. And in this one, they did the same thing, but they only brought back the trash ones. Tobey Maguire is trash. The other dude is trash. Trash. Trash, 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 trash. So y'all will steal from the animation films version, right? But we couldn't have Miles Morales in live action, girl. You already tried us with it because they're obvious racism, obvious prejudice, girl. I don't like shit like that. And but you still reduce, and I love this whole plot for the Miles Morales Spider-Man. I would have rather have seen that in a live action. And you couldn't even introduce Miles Morales into this one in some way. So you telling me there were only two other universes affected? Come on now. And then why show it? Oh, I'm about to do a spoiler alert. Oh, spoiler alert. My bad, y'all. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but child fuck it. My bad. Yeah, because at the end you see Venom's ass, and I'm like, what's the point of showing that to us? There was a lot of things like it was cute. They had a little subliminals. It was a cute little movie or whatever. Trust me, but they better be lucky it's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe because what we know when it comes to the Avengers and things of that nature, you have no choice but to watch every movie because they in some way relate to one another. If not now, then down the road. Girl, it's hot as hell. Get back in these comments, child. That's what I'm wondering. Was the movie that bad? Okay. I'm with them beginning. I remember reading the comments during that live. Child, I don't know. Maybe I'm different. I have a hood translator. You know what I'm saying? Built inside of me, girl. I didn't have any issues with the interview. I could understand him perfectly. Y'all need to leave my husband alone, girl. He had a toy drive yesterday. I really hope that everyone in Dallas went out to support that man. He had a toy drive for the children. It wasn't for self. Well, actually, probably was a good promotional tool because he just opened up his own salon, his nail salon, girl. Make sure y'all support my husband, girl. We need the money. Okay. Thank you. We're trying to buy a house. We're trying to buy a horse, a Porsche, and a farm. Okay. Hello. Hello. Support my man. So I'm not even sure, and YouTube shut down his channel, so he just had an answer. Wow. They ripped off Miles Morales' origin and gave it to Peter. Yeah, I don't like that. Even the Asian sidekick. Yeah, child, he need to lay out the donuts. I said, girl, you got all this money. You done been in 3 Spider-Man movies, I think 3 or 4 now, right? Girl, it's time. Usually when those people, you see their glow up like immediately, like when they're introduced into the next movie. Like Tom Holland, if you really pay attention to his body in this movie, this man has been working the fuck out. Girl, let me tell y'all something. And I know he's supposed to be like a high school student in this movie. We all know that these are grown ass people playing teenagers. So I don't feel bad for saying this. Tom Holland has a nice ass on him, bitch. I was looking at that motherfucking movie and I was getting lustful thoughts. Girl, please. The man got a body on him, girl. A body. And he's playing in some other movie, Uncharted. For my gamers out there, Uncharted is an adventure video game. Very popular, girl. So they're turning it into a movie, and Tom Holland is starring in this movie alongside what's that fine ass man, child? Mark Wahlberg. Yes. Anti-blackness, amen. Zendaya is supposed to be Mary Jane, but child, they fucked up all that shit. And then it killed me too because when you really get into the multiverse, and Doctor Strange said something really stupid in this movie, talking about some, well, because I was gone for 5 years, um, whatever that guy's name is, the Asian dude that was his like backup, he became the Sorcerer Supreme. Girl, where? But I thought the original Sorcerer Supreme said that Stephen Strange was meant to be the best of them. The multiverse got so fucked up, girl, to the point where it makes no sense. Girl, Marvel has really messed up my life. My childhood is destroyed because of them. It was trash anyway. Okay, Venom had a movie out earlier this year. Okay, they're tying the MCU with some. Yes, I've noticed that too. Though I was like, hold on, because I don't know if people really noticed, but Spider-Man was also in the universe where Superman and the girls existed too. Static Shock, I think, is a DC character. We had there was a lot of stuff, and I'm just like, how are y'all doing what it is that you're doing? I don't get it. Even in WandaVision, when they brought the Pietro from the X-Men version to play her brother, you know what I'm saying? Like how they fucked all of that shit up. I was like, girl, I'm over it. I'm over these hoes, girl. I'm just gonna watch for the entertainment value. I cannot get that invested because I get so frustrated. I'll be on here just out. Yeah, that's his name. Well, okay, yeah. Has still been I stopped a while and did I hit a plateau. But yeah, I took yesterday off. I was busy yesterday. I was working, girl. I can't wait to share with y'all what I've been working on. But I was working yesterday. I went Friday. Yeah. I'm gonna go tomorrow to make up for missing yesterday. But yeah, I've been going. I've been doing the gym challenge, girl. 5 days a week, at least an hour, and killing myself in the process, child, to be honest with you. The ancient one is supposed to be an Asian man, not a white washed Skeletor. Ooh, girl. And that's what I'm saying too, Jay. I'm not Jace, but Danny is like, I don't, we as the fans, we shouldn't have to suffer through your guys' legal bullshit. Period. We shouldn't have to suffer through that. Continuity is important. The original storylines, origin stories are important. You can't just be around here switching shit the fuck up. Like, look what they're doing with the whole, Black Panther situation. They're like kind of fucking a lot of shit up, especially for this new one that's supposed to be coming out in like 2023. Did y'all hear the news? They got rid of Brie Larson. So she may not she may not even, well, they've already shot some stuff for the Marvel family, whatever the fuck that shit's called, Marvel and whatever the fuck. But I heard that they took her down as the actress. They got rid of her. They said she was too boring. What's up, baby? Yes. Good for you, YB, on the gym. Yeah, I've been going, child. Let me tell y'all something. I can't stop at this point. I feel so damn good. It's really discovered that I used to say it's really my thing. Even though I'm tired as fuck, out of going, I end up going and I end up staying longer than an hour. Getting my whole fucking life. Defeat that first wall of fuck shit that tries to tell you to stay home, have a three cheese on sourdough, garlic butter. Mm. And to make it look healthy, throw some goddamn avocados on that bitch. Okay? Don't listen to that spirit. That spirit is trying to make you a lazy bitch again. Okay? Yes, by Captain Basic. And the thing about it is, though, when you think of the Captain Marvel character, especially when we take the storyline back to the original animated series, I expect better from that character, if that makes sense. But see, this is how they try to trick you in this new age bullshit. The timelines are fucked up. So that gives Marvel free reign to pretty much create any storyline, any movie, any variation they choose to. Do format, and they'll, but they don't give a fuck. That's their argument. That's their story, and they're sticking to fried chicken wrapped up in whole yeah, girl. I will say this: I did a cute photo shoot. That's all. Just kind of really cool. But I was just like, oh, What's silent for I'll drift off. Can you hear me? That Metro PC surprised that I'm able to get this far. I'm not connected. I'm at a uh, right now. I'm not connected to Wi-Fi at all. So the fact that I've been able to even speak to y'all this fluently for the past hour is surprising as hell to me. Can you all hear me now? Um, hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, I should be better now. I just took off all those other apps. What's up, Spencer? How you doing? I was to watch a Lifetime Christmas movie. It was on. And he was cutting. And I've been dying laughing. Thanks. You're welcome. What's up, someone? Yes, girl, it is so hot out here. Oh, it is so hot. No, I'm probably rubbing their toes frozen over, child. Up north. Yes. Oh, they must be about done. I see some of the football players. I hope so, because bitch, it's hot and I'm tired and I'm ready to go. I hope my nephew did well. Yes. He's like, oh, you can come and watch the child. I'm good. I'll support you in spirit. Okay. Hello. Ooh. Because if I'm hot right now, just sitting in my car, well, a bitch would definitely be hot sitting in the damn bleachers. Ooh. A long week too, because I have to work this week coming up. I'm like, this is the time where bitches want to start kicking off bacons and shit. I get it, but I guess I'm not really office and shit. It's something to work. Um, Okay. I see that. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. That's enough. Girl, these people better hurry up because now I'm ready to go now. Skin is glowing. Thank you. I would keep it on. I just don't have my stand with me. Again, this was not really planned to be honest. I don't have my stand with me, so I can't really keep on up like I want to. Ooh, it is girl. Mm, yeah. Ooh. All right, y'all. That's all I really have right now. I'm tired. I have nothing else to say. Um, unless y'all want me to talk about something. Y'all want my business, right? Y'all things. Ask me. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Mm-hmm. Yes. Because there's the word. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. So just to let y'all know, since I spoke on it already, and there wasn't much for me to really say, so there really wasn't a need for a live later on tonight. So this will make up for the live that I was supposed to do tonight because I already kind of talked about those subject matters anyway. Mm. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate y'all for tuning in with my crazy ass girl. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share, honey. Remember to hit that notification bell. That way you'll be updated every time I'm uploading something new. All right. Hey, I want y'all to do something else for me too. Go to however you stream your music or your podcast, the Kitty Box Season 1, hosted by by Cat's Meow. If you haven't watched or listened to that season, please get into it. Season 2 will be coming back shortly. So we just want to make sure that y'all are updated, girl, okay? So get into it. Apple Music, Spotify, all of the streaming platforms currently has Kitty Box Season 1 on there. And what that's going to do is prepare you so when Season 2 comes out, you have to listen. Hello, God. Support the platform. Amen. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. And I'll holler at y'all. Bye.